Hey everybody, welcome to Spellforce Conquest of Eo. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, this is the beta preview provided to me by THQ Nordic and their PR team. Really happy that they were nice enough to send over a copy, because this is a bit of a different game that I've been kind of eyeing for a while, and it didn't really know there was a beta, so I got an email. So I thought, why not? Let's try it out. So we're going to try out a little bit of the campaign here. The build goes to turn 140, so yeah, we'll see. I think we're going to do the Alchemist class on Golden Fields, because that's kind of what was recommended to me in the email. Just try Golden Fields for the first campaign. As you can see, the challenge is a bit high on the others. We'll play on balanced difficulty. And there we go. So that's kind of the extent of the customization right off the bat here. The game will be out in 2023. So it's not out yet, but there is a preview going on for us creators and some other people right now. So yeah, thanks again to THQ for sending over a copy, and we're going to get into a little bit of the action with this. Alright, press any key to continue. Let's do it. When a message from your master told you he had discovered a way to channel the All-Fire and urged you to come to his tower, you quickly gathered your entourage and set out. The letter contained little more than his note and small flute, exquisitely carved and bearing your master's sigil. He seemed to fear running afoul of the Circle of Mages, the most powerful covenant of magic users on Eo. His tower, now before you, bears signs of a terrible battle having raged there. Welcome to Spellforce Conquest of Eo, Great Mage. You can disable tutorials. We're not going to. This is an enemy stack. Having taken a location of value, they will guard the surrounding area and fight anyone who dares to come close. You've selected a tile containing a stack in a location. You can toggle between them by selecting the tile again. This is a location that provides you with resources when inside your domain, or affects a stack when the stack enters its hex. Some locations have boons you can collect that recharge on a weekly basis. There's an enemy spawner here. We'll continue to spew out enemies every few days until you clear it. This is a stack. I'm getting huge Total War vibes from this already. I like it. Stacks can contain several units, but are limited to only one apprentice or hero. Use stacks for the world, battle enemy stack, and resolve adventures. Select a stack and move the cursor over the hex you want to move to. A path is shown displaying which route the stack will take and how far it will move in your turn. Each unit has a limited number of movement points each turn, and some hexes require more points to move through. So let's go ahead and see if we can we recruit anything? I guess we can recruit at our master's tower. See if we can't take care of this. This combat preview is shown prior to a fight. You can see the enemy stack's strength compared to your own and the predicted outcome of using auto-resolve. Alright. Just a close victory. We will lose some unit. So this is ours. We have 55, 65, 55. Let's auto-resolve it. We lost 2 of our units. That ain't good. After a battle, your surviving units gain loot and experience based on the enemies they have defeated. Entering the Thieves' Den, you find 5 gold. The only stack we got? I think so. And we can move to Master's Tower. Corpses and debris marking the flight inside the Great Hall of your Master's Tower fill you with grief for him. Instinctively, your hands go to the flute he sent you with his letter. You trace the fine carving with your fingers, and memories of your time here flood your mind. Suddenly, the flute seems to hum and vibrate, and a small sound emanates from it. The sound morphs into a flute melody, and with its shadowy images slowly begin to appear across the hall. Figures take form, becoming more solid and taking the shape of 2 groups facing each other, weapons drawn. You see your old master leading one of the groups. Let's choose the combat tutorial, because we ought to resolve that first one. I don't think we're supposed to do that first one immediately, if I'm being honest. Combat is at the heart of your path to victory. It is played in alternating turns and ends when one side has been vanquished. The defending army begins. Now is your time to act. Select individual units and give them orders once everyone is acted in your turn. It's an ice golem, a tier 3 ice golem. Some units have special abilities they can use in combat. These can be magic spells, devastating area attacks, or means of healing others. Abilities you use require focus as well to use, as well as a number of actions. Deal 21 elemental damage to each enemy unit within 2 radius around the user. So we can't really do that right now because no one's within that radius. So I'm in a guard stance. These phantom warriors are etheric creatures with high physical and elemental resources or resistance, perfect for this opponent as the demons deal these types of damages. Their white damage attacks bypass the opponent's elemental resistance and armor, being instead mitigated by their lower willpower. So let's guard against it. And Dwarven Pyromancers are matched with elemental damage that cast fireballs from afar. They are weak in close combat but have several useful spells at their disposal. Their weakened spell can make enemies more susceptible to elemental damage, while Flame Armor improves the defenses of one of your own units. We do a fireball? We can. There's a range penalty of 50%, however, so maybe... only did 1 damage. But we gave him the burning effect. Move you up the stairs and maybe flank. And we'll guard. Everyone's action points have been exhausted, so let's end turn. You just ended your turn. Any unit with actions left will enter the guard stand. Well, that's useful. So if I hadn't done it, they would have done that anyway. Guarding increases the unit's defenses, makes it control the hexes around it, and makes it immune to flanking. Units also replenish their 3 actions at the end of their turn. They're gonna... oh no, it's gonna move. Just do a circle. This unit just retaliated because it was attacked in melee combat. Each retaliation uses up an action, so if a unit retaliates 3 times, it cannot further retaliate and won't have any actions left on its own turn. Some units may confer status effects on a unit. These can be beneficial, such as protection, or harmful, such as bleeding or burning. Status effects usually last for the remainder of the battle, but can be cleansed by some abilities. And they're dead. Great. Oh, they've been frostbitten. What? Attack to opportunity, really? The opponent has sent demons against you. These ferocious close combat fighters have high elemental resistance and armor. Oh, I can't cold snap. I'm out of action point. Crap. Okay, I mean, I guess done anything we can. This ice golem's gonna get killed. For sure. They're gonna take the attacks of opportunity, which kills him. Bull crap. I don't like that. Too many attacks of opportunity. Oh, what? Okay, well, we're down to our Phantom Warriors, and we're gonna get one of them's gonna get killed this turn. I guarantee you. Wow. Okay. Well, they're dead. The big dude is dead. That's good. That's good. That's good. We might be able to turn this around. There's probably more. Knowing what I'm thinking about, there's probably more. They're down to 6. It's just us and this guy now. I don't know how this is gonna go. I think we got this, actually. We did it. Wow. And it doesn't spawn anymore. That's awesome. Which I turned it around. I'm happy. Excellent. That turned out to be way better than I expected. You're filled with hope and a touch of confusion as your master's forces dispatch the intruders. Then another rogue figure enters the picture with a leisurely wave of their hand. Your master's remaining forces helplessly dissolve into ash. Silent cries of agony and etch into their faces. The ash is scattered to the wind, and the rogue figure walks toward the stairs as if nothing happened. All of a sudden, the figure turns on you, raises their hand, and the flute's illusionary image vanishes abruptly. Does the magic end, or did the rogue figure cast some kind of adjuration to prevent being spied upon? You find yourself nervously looking around for any sign the rogue figure is still here, but the tower lies empty now. Impressions of the fighting still play on your mind as you slowly walk up the dense stairway. Tower, damaged and deserted, still retains your master's presence, somehow willing you onward. Whatever happened here will not be forgotten. You were sure there is more to discover. Your master was always adept at hiding his secrets, but you are determined to uncover them. Take stock. The enemy, the entry hall's golden chandelier has been stolen and its soft carpets are gone. Your master's tower was not just attacked, but also robbed, it appears. On closer inspection, there are several tracks out of the tower. Traces of torn fabrics and dropped cutlery lead to a golden camp not far from here, or a goblin camp not far from here. This is your tower. It is your home and your study, where trained troops will appear and your magical zone of influence called your domain emits from. Your treasure tower will be taken by enemies. Your career as a mage is over. A mage's domain, indicated by the color border, collects resources and effects from buildings, as well as influencing the combat abilities of friendly and enemy stacks within it. Most buildings deplete after a while when inside a domain. A mage's domain grows with their tower level. Once you've completed all your actions, press the end turn button at the bottom right of your screen to end your turn. This is an overview of your towers, floors, and rooms. You can invest resources to build a variety of rooms and empty spaces or demolish existing room. As you progress, new room blueprints and floors will become available. So we can do alchemy lab, study, or workshop. We don't have the resources for a study. I think we should do an alchemy lab because that's kind of what it's recommending. Take one turn to do that. We can't build anything else. We're out of stuff, game. Alchemy lab constructed. You wander the old familiar rooms of the tower, lost in memories of your time here as an apprentice. The place was clearly searched through before the goblins ransacked it. Your master's crafting room has been depleted. Most of the other chambers ravaged. Whoever did this left no stone unturned. Buried beneath the toppled bookcase in your master's gutted library, you find his old grimoire. Reverently, you open the heavy tomb. Many of its beautifully illustrated pages have been torn out. But you still see bits and pieces of your master's illegible script. He was always secretive about his arcane research, often writing in code. You look for the first spells he taught you, carefully flipping the large pages of one of the books marked attached to the spine. You can indeed make out some of the basics, others you can almost decipher. You gaze around the room, imagining a treasure trove of arcane knowledge hidden among the scattered scrolls and torn books, a lifetime of magical study at your disposal. I will not leave until I have recovered my master's knowledge. Your master's grimoire is a source of constant discovery and mystical knowledge. There are many pages in it, each belonging to a certain school of magic. You can select unknown spells or secrets to research and cast spells directly from its pages once you've mastered them. Explore the world and grow your knowledge to uncover new pages. Use the bookmarks at the bottom to navigate between pages quickly. So there's our research we can do. Let's do this one though. Alchemy, this is where your alchemy lab. Here you can brew up a broad variety of consumable items such as potions and bombs to be used by your troops in combat. Crafting works by investing ingredients that contain essences to reach thresholds. The essences are elemental, arcane, life, and death. A threshold is reached when you combine 3, 6, or 9 essences of the same element. Once a valid recipe is displayed, you can run the process with the grab button at the bottom of the screen. The duration button tells you how many turns it will take to finish the process. So we can make rations with seeds and chunks of meat. Let's do it. And that's where I'm going to wrap up this first episode of this beta here. I'll be playing this again for sure. We'll be checking it out for a few episodes here. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, favorite, turn on notification. And I'll see you next time.